Pisces gang, what it do? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general love message from my Pisces soul family, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? Give us exactly what we need to know. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I certainly am. Take a moment and click that like button, you guys, okay? It's free. Just click it. Click the subscribe button as well, all right? And the notification bell so you guys can be notified when I upload for you. All right. We only got 2 cards that came out, I'm just saying. And this shit almost burnt my fucking finger. Listen. I started laughing a little bit at your person, just a little bit. It's not comical. It's not. I couldn't help myself. I tried to stop myself from laughing, but I couldn't, okay? General message. Take what resonates, leave the rest. We have no time to waste here. I got to cut it short. This little dissertation we put at the beginning. Now, love this for you. Love this for you. Okay? Took a while to get here. No judgment whatsoever. Everybody's journey is different, but I do not even try to glamorize this shit because we have past traumas, parents who fuck us up, relationships that fuck us up, opportunities missed that fuck us up, that, put dents in, potholes and speed bumps and gravel and it'll tear your fucking vehicle up, this shit, okay, if you let it. But you did not, and it showed up as the first card, but so did this. I was like, really? I mean, do you even want the fucking apology at this point, guys? I don't know. Everybody's different, right? Everybody in this situation as a collective, if you resonate with this message thus far, you should know at this point, you should know, we'll have a different stance when it comes to hearing this person out. You like, girl, what was you laughing about? Why is this funny? Okay. The apology portion did tickle me just a little bit. It gave me a little kick. Okay? Why, you ask? Because it's not like just a regular apology. I feel like this person is very, very nervous that they will not get the opportunity to relay this apology or have this conversation. And even if they speak to you, they might not be able to bring themselves or build up the courage to even say this, right? This is really, really hurtful to their ego, to their pride, to their, damaged little child, inner child, right? It's hurtful. So it's not like your run-of-the-mill apology. It's like a tear-drenched apology, very, very ugly, cry, snots, all of that, if they bring themselves to do that, or if you give them the opportunity to do that. But it's like, do you even want it at this point? Because if you know, Mem Sir Brussis, that you owe this apology, and I know Pisces knows what the fuck you should have been apologizing for, that means this apology is long overdue. Long overdue. So why now? Why now? Why? Especially since you're on this juncture. I mean, you're on this path now. You know what I'm saying? So you may have reconciled whatever was still bothering you about that connection, whatever was still bothering you about that person, or whatever accountability they did not take. You reconciled that within yourself. You gave yourself closure for that shit. So why now? You know what I'm saying? Why? It may even annoy some of you. Because it's always when you feeling better and when you put yourself back together that motherfuckers want to come back around and fuck that shit up. Man. Can I say something, Pisces? Can I say something? You like, girl, what? It is a sincere apology, you guys. Okay? The giggle only came because this is not someone who typically cries. This person doesn't cry. You've never seen this. Some of you have never seen this person cry before, ever. Even if you went to a funeral with this person, you never saw them fucking cry about nothing. So it was quite comical to see them in such a vulnerable position. I don't even know if they will ever allow themselves to get to that point, okay? So we have friend support. It says, I've been seeking my friend's advice about our relationship. That's really the only thing that they can do at this juncture, because I do not believe, for most of you, that you're engaging with them at this time. You may have cut all ties with this person at this point, but you would never believe. That's really the most comical part. You, right now, even don't believe that this person would apologize. You like, Empress, this is a crock of bullshit. It's bullshit. This person would never apologize. And even when they apologize, if they do apologize, which I don't think they will apologize, it's still gonna be a but behind that bitch, right? I apologize, but I'm sorry what I did, but you're like, and that's not an apology. Now, is it, girl? You smart? Is it? Is that an apology? It's not, guys. But I don't believe that that's how this apology is coming out. Even though I know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe me. I know you don't. That's not my job. I'm not here to make you believe me. You like, bitch, that's exactly what the fuck you're here for. No, I'm not. I'm not. Oh, I love this. You guys, I really love this. It almost feels split, like a you versus them energy. You're healing. You're worried about you. You're taking care of yourself. You're drinking your water. You may be on a new health kick. You may be, you know, exercising now, just doing more things to love on yourself, nurture yourself outside to the inside out. That's what I meant to say. It says, I'm taking my time to heal, to accept the love I know I deserve. So I feel like there was a long period of time in this connection that you knew that you didn't deserve what was being given, but you stayed, and it was because of that, you know, that crack in the road on that self-love journey didn't allow you to fully come to a actualization, right? Like a radical acceptance that this shit is not gonna work, is it? You know, I done spent all these years, all these resources, all this time, all my energy, my body, my money. Fuck, this is not gonna work, is it? So you may have stayed a long time in that space trying to convince yourself that yourself was not lying to you. Because yourself was telling you to run, and you was like, but do I need to run? And they like, run. You're like, I don't know. You know? Say your market said go, then I'll run. You know, you were just kind of at that juncture, kind of, you know, weighing your options, going back and forth before you actually moved. But now, oh baby, but now. I love the new energy for you. I do. I do believe that this person is definitely getting an ass kicking mentally, okay? Don't y'all be cheering. Don't be cheering. Yes, kick their ass. From spirit. No, for real, y'all. I feel like they're mentally getting beat down. Okay? This is where the realizations are coming in, right? Because this person would have never thought to apologize. They don't take accountability. They don't do things wrong. They're not wrong. But now in a space where they don't completely have control over their mind and where their mind is going and their thoughts, they very much are spinning out of control mentally. That's spirit. They're getting in trouble, you guys. I feel like this person is almost feeling like forced, like pushed by spirit, these urges to apologize, to come back, make things right, even if to just smooth out the situation between the two of you, not to come back together, but so this karmic cycle of theirs, which I do believe that they are in, can go a little bit easier. I feel as though this person is in like a lot of tumultuous energy at this time, you guys. Okay? I do. They may have all aspects of their life crumbling down at once. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing after another. And that may be an assignment that they were given, you know, to come back around and at least apologize. I don't know if they'll ever be able to make things right, but at least apologize. Their headspace is no longer theirs. They no longer have control over that shit. Wow. Wow. I almost feel like if you give this person the opportunity to speak, the reason why the tears, the snots, the ugly cry is because, yeah, it's definitely the inner child for sure. It's almost like they see all their traumas at once in you. The way that they betrayed you, the things that they did in this connection, the ways that they showed up falsely, this showed up upright, false person, the falsehoods, the masks that they wore, the persona that they tried to uphold, right? You would have thought that this person was extremely confident, but they were very, very brutally suffering internally. This person could have really experienced something extremely traumatic in their childhood, okay? Whether it be abandonment by their parents, abuse, separation, right? I get the idea that this person struggles with some form of a separation anxiety, but there's something deep rooted in, you know, that childhood of theirs that definitely has enabled them from being as truthful as they should have been. Because you've handled this person just as you handled this individual the way that you felt that they would be able to be, you know, handle it. Does that make sense? You don't feel like you did too much, but I feel like whatever it is that you did at the disconnection of this, okay, triggered them for sure. Like a real trigger, you guys. Wow. I want to pull a few of these cards. That's quite sad. So they're no longer allowed to be this false person. It looks like they've been put on assignment here to get some form of forgiveness from you. Not a connection or a relationship. You've healed. So your taste buds for this type of relationship no longer exists. You've changed your, you know, what tastes good to your palate now, completely different. So that would never be the case. I don't believe, you know, for most of you, I don't feel that. Yeah. So I feel like this communication, this person is definitely going to force themselves to get this done, even though they don't want to. They're very terrified, actually. It's almost like a child coming towards their parents to tell them something that they did bad. You know, it's that type of energy, and you would never view this individual like this, but this is exactly what they are experiencing. It is almost like they're afraid to let you see those sides of vulnerability that they do have, because they put on such a strong persona of egoistic energy, right? Arrogance, you know, cocky, you know, full of themselves, sure of themselves. The way that they're coming towards you now is completely different, and they are very, very nervous for you to see the real sides of them. This person may have held back a lot emotionally, never really allowed you to see those wounds. They never really wanted people to know that the wounds are the reason why they moved the way that they did, why they had to believe in themselves so much, right? Or be so full of themselves, or place themselves so high up. It was to mask those wounds for sure. Wow. Yes. So there are a lot of realizations that I feel Spirit is bringing this person to at this time. I feel like they always thought highly of you, even if they didn't treat you like that at every juncture. Again, remember, if someone is battling with something that they are faking, and you so happen to have that naturally, there's no way they can treat you like, oh, damn, you know, you the shit. You know, they can't give you your props. They can't give you your flowers. They can't. It's just not in them to do that. I think this person is now wanting to come towards you and say those things, but that is not the assignment that they are supposed to be on, okay? It's going to make them extremely nervous to have this conversation with you. And should you shun them and not have the conversation, that will be their bad, period. You know what I'm saying? Even if I feel a little bit bad for this person, I'm just saying, it's sad. It's sad. They will be met with those consequences very, very heavily, okay? It was definitely an act of self-destruction, but Spirit is giving them a second opportunity to just soften the blow of this karmic cycle. But in order to get that grace, they must beg you. They must beg of your forgiveness. Yeah. We already know, right? Didn't I just say that? This person, you know, they're being forced to really grow into an adult here. They hate it. They hate it here. They hate it here. This is what y'all motherfuckers been doing all this time. You adulting. This is what you guys have been doing. They're being forced to let go of all of these ways that they have cultivated for themselves, these defense mechanisms, you know, these ways of holding up that ego, you know, the false mask that they had to wear. They're being forced to release it all at one time, and it's very, very painful to be torn away from this falsehood that they've created. It hurts. It's painful, you guys. That can also be why the tears as well. For some of you, if they're having this conversation of taking accountability and trying to apologize, if they see a smirk on your face, or like, I don't fucking believe you on your face, you know, signs that you're not going to accept this apology, that may be where the tears are coming from as well, right? Because this apology is really, you know, a lot is at stake here in reference to this karmic cycle that they're going to be led through. They're going to have to go through it one way or another, okay? They have to. There has to be forward movement. They have to grow, all right? You accepting their apology will be the difference between them having one horse or two. Will be the difference between them having the, you know, the lesser toxic of the two horses, right? We have dark and light. So I feel like they're definitely at risk of going towards dark night of the soul, but a brutal one, right? It feels detrimental. It does, guys. Heavy, heavy, heavy energy. So they're really going to try all they can to move towards you and get some form of grace from the divine. Man, why do we need to know this? Like, why? Why we need to know this word? Like, why? All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. Very, very overwhelming energy for this person. They're going to be all over the place. Their energy is extremely chaotic. It is not productive energy. The Two of Pentacles can signify somebody who's extremely productive, busy. I feel like this person has two paths to choose at this point. But it's out of their control, and that's where all of the chaos is coming from, all of the overwhelming heavy energy. They can attempt to do this, but there's no sure bet, right, that they'll get that forgiveness from you. And that's definitely what is necessary to receive that grace. That's what all bets are being placed on, and they have no control over it. Damn. Damn. Damn, damn. You like, girl, don't feel sorry for them. Let them burn. We don't need no water. Let them, like, you like, girl, let that ass go straight to where? HE double hockey sticks, my G. Do not pass go. Damn, y'all brutal. Yeah, Six of Swords. Very, very chaotic energy, you guys. This person is going through some tumultuous shit. A lot of you will block them. You will block them from coming towards you because you are already in the process of fully healing this self-love journey, all the healing, all of the good energy that you have incorporated, you know, really focusing on your own happiness, fuck what everybody else is doing. And even if you don't take them back, just having a conversation might fuck up your zen, and you won't risk it. And that will be end of game for them, okay? That will finish them, period. It will be game over. Okay, now I'm going over to the extended. Okay, I definitely want to dig in. I want to see what exactly is the karma approaching this individual. All right, in the near future. I'll look at both aspects because I'm nosy. I want to know, for those of you who will accept this person's apology and they are getting grace during this next karmic cycle, I want to see what that looks like. And then for those of you who shun them, and they're getting the highest specificity of this karmic cycle, I want to look at that as well. We'll look at both. I also want to see what they hope to become of this connection, if anything. Also, we'll look to see what their next steps are so that you can be prepared, and their intentions. And then we will see the best possible outcome. Whether you decide to re-engage with this person or not, there's no judgment, all right? I also want to see what your subconscious blockages are that could directly affect the outcome of this moving forward, whether you deal with this person again or not, okay? And then we will get into new love, period. I want to see what's coming in towards you. Only new energy. I want to see if there are any warnings or signs from spirit that you need to look out for as you're vetting this newer energy. That'll give you an idea of those who do not need to be entertained whatsoever. It's high and bye. I'll also see what the potential of union is for this next cycle. We'll see what blockages in your self-love journey need to be removed in order for you to become completely invisible to all toxicity. Now, you're on the right path. We have self-love right there. So let's just Get any residual, you know, bullshit from the past cleared up. Let's see what those blockages are so that you can fully be prepared to move towards new, and only be accepting applications from those who qualify, period. I also want to see what Spirit's focus advice is on how you manifest the quality of life in which you see yourself having. Whatever that recipe is, it'll be different for all of you. We'll see what Spirit suggests you focus on to get that to manifest in the least amount of time, okay? So first, click that like button, click the subscribe button, and I'm going to link the extended down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see y'all over there.